Hi, once again, welcome to Pitch Plus Live. And today we're having a special guest who has capped for Harambee Stars for like 30 times. And he's won the, what's it called? Gold TV Shield with Sofapaka. And also a competition with Tusker. Welcome to this place with Mr. Wilson. And great to have you around. Sorry, we'll just have to get into your private space. We do this all the time just to keep our viewers going and just to know you better. So probably you could just tell people about yourself and a bit of your name and other things for people who don't know you out there.
Yeah. My name is Wilson Oduor Obungu. Yeah. Mostly people use the name Oburu. Yeah. Some also call me Fali Pupa. Some will call me Dicap. Yeah. Those are just my AKAs. I have a lot of them. But mostly people use Oburu because it's a name that came from the word Obungu. Most people didn't want to pronounce it in the long. Yeah, so the shorter version is Oburu. Okay. Yes.
Cool. Then, would you mind? Okay, let me just ask you, what has been your educational background and other things if we could know, because I know when it comes to sports and education, it goes hand in hand. So yeah, if you could just tell us a bit about your educational background.
Yeah. Okay, first I was born in Mombasa, and then immediately when I was still young, my father was transferred to Nairobi. Okay. That's where I started my education there. I started at primary school in Modurwa, and then I came here in Mombasa. I went to Hamisi High School. That's when my father retired, went back home. I came back here to stay with my sister, so I went to Hamisi High School. Oh, okay. And from there, when I was still in high school, that's when I started to play serious football. But when I was young, when still in primary, I, like most young players in Nairobi do, we played in the Maisa Leagues. And in 1994, I was lucky. I think I was 9 years or 10. I got lucky to be selected in the team that went to Norway. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and from there, that's I can say that's when my parents started to take my career seriously. Because even before that, when I used to go to the pitch, I used to get a lot of barriers. Okay. Yeah, they didn't. They had the same mentality like other people that there is nothing in football. And maybe they thought that it was distracting my education. So it was very hard for me. I remember even when I was young, when I was in the goalpost and my father, I see my father coming, then I ran away, then the other people take my position when the game is on. So it's a very funny thing, but when after coming from Norway now, he was even reminding me the time to go and train. So you see, things changed from there. Yeah. So when I finished my primary, then he retired. He went back home. I came to stay with my sister here in Mombasa. He also had the same problem. He used to say that football was distracting me. So I used to sneak. Maybe when I'm coming from school, I don't go home direct. I go and play football. And then when I went back, I said that I was still doing my tuition in school. It came to surprise him when now teams used to come at home and pick me from to go and play, and the community people used to call me when we were passing with him on the streets there. They used to call me by my name, so he was wondering what was happening. But
he has a star in the family.
Yeah, even I remember even sometimes when in school, in a term, I didn't perform really well. So he went to school and asked what was happening, and he was told that maybe I was more into sport that term. Than so yeah, he told the headmaster that I shouldn't go even to the pitch. Okay. But I think I was lucky because the headmaster told him that all the students must perform the co-curriculum activities. So she had just to find a way of maybe enrolling me to somewhere that I can do my tuition, but about the field I could not. Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you, in your space of playing soccer for a while, what has been your greatest challenge that you've had?
The greatest challenge is to that I had is to be accepted. To be accepted, to people to have confidence in me. Because remember when I told you when I came from Nairobi to come here in Mombasa, people were playing. So even when I started out, I didn't start out as a goalkeeper. I knew I was a goalkeeper. But to get that opportunity, people to accept that you to go in goal and they don't know you, it was very hard. So to be accepted has been my main challenge wherever I go. Even when I left because when I started playing in the top league, I was here in Mombasa. So whenever I went to Sofapaka, they didn't know me too much, but I knew that I was better than whatever they were thinking. So even when I went to Tusker, I stayed there for like 2 years before even I knew the color of my jersey. So to be accepted has been my main, it was always a problem. But I think, like people say, that patience is the key. I've been patient all through, and I think that is the key. Yeah.
Yes, cool. And that is so nice. Probably people want to also know what have you been doing apart from soccer. What do you do else for fun?
For fun, I do a lot of things for fun.
Tell us those lots of things.
Okay, people, the name Fally, you hear people. I like to sing. I like to dance.
God, just hold it there. You know, when you end up seeing a soccer player who tells you, "I know how to sing," Aki, please, boss, you have to sing to the people and let them just hear. You can't just tell us you know how to sing and you can't sing.
Okay. I'll sing somebody's song. I'll sing some Fally Ipupa song.
Okay. Yeah.
Nijamu bebe ye ye. Nijamu bebe nangao. Nijama baby. Sema plere o nija woka. I like you when you say Falizi. I like you when you say decap slowly. I think you are the last angel God made. Oh, Nija. Awesome. Love me. Love me.
Awesome, man. Trust me, I'm not a fan of Fally Ipupa and I just know him. But yeah, it's good to see you sing. And what other talents do you have?
Okay. Because also my age has gone.
Yeah.
I've started doing things professional. When I go to coaching, I'm not just doing it because I was a player. So I'm also thankful to the Kenya Football Federation for giving us this opportunity to go there and get training. So I've already gone for my goalkeepers coach training, and I graduated like 2 months ago. And I am planning also to do now the main thing, the coaching. And also I'm planning maybe in future I do in media, because it's something also I think I can do. Yeah.
Right, that's cool. So lastly, want to just say what do you think you'll be able to tell, because I know from my own space that it's difficult, your challenges and other things as a sport, as an athlete. What do you think you want to tell the other athletes out there? Because now you're talking about acceptance and other things. It was difficult for you and you were able to still come out better. And there are other people out there who are in the Premier League, who are in the NSL, and actually they're playing behind us, who have challenges. What is your message to them from this platform?
Okay, in Kenya, as football players, we have got very many challenges that I know that if people think that it is easy, it's very hard. I know of teams that have gone many months without pay. If you look at our pitches, there are a lot of challenges in the pitches. Some teams doesn't have contracts for their players. Some teams, even if they have those contracts, they don't honor those contracts. But one thing I know is that for me, it has been a passion. It has been a passion. So first of all, my passion has been driving me to go past a lot of challenges. Yeah, and also I've been patient. I think I'm also wise because I see things and then I make a decision about them. Yeah, because if I'm not into it really with the passion, then I think I don't need to be there. So what I can tell the young upcoming players is, first of all, you must have the passion. to do whatever you want to do, because the challenges are there. We are trying to change things, but when they are not still not good, they should not stop doing what they like, because if you do something that you don't like, it will have more distraction. It will be disastrous to you. So just have patience, believe in yourself, know that if you are into something, continue trying out each and every time. Don't stop, because if you stop, you haven't have a chance. But each time you try to do things better than yesterday, you'll become better person, both in mind and both in body, in each and everything. So what I'd like to tell them is keep on doing what you know, keep on just being on the right path, trying to better yourself than yesterday, because challenges are there, but those challenges you must overcome them. Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us, Willis, and I was so grateful having you around. Probably as time comes up, we'll also bring you into the space of also giving people training and also other things. And for our viewers, you've heard him. Challenges are always there, and for the upcoming players, you just need to focus. And as he said, you need to be patient, and they're trying as much as possible to change the system and to make things better. But whatever it is, just from his words and from his saying, he says never give up. So it's a sign out from us from Pitch Plus. So stay tuned for our next video and for our next clip. Thank you so much.